What's up, guys? It's your fake QB coach. Welcome to another professional golf swing analysis. This is going to be Viktor Hovland. We're talking about strokes gained in this one. Let's go do this thing. So welcome back to the channel, guys. If you guys are new to Kiwi Golf Japan, we do a bunch of videos like this every single week. So what you got to go do is hit that little red subscribe button, smash the like button, leave a comment, and share this video if you guys feel like it brings you value. Let's hop into the first part. So we got one of the most talented up-and-coming stars on the PGA Tour in Viktor Hovland. Now, he just won recently at the Puerto Rico Open in 2020, where he shot, I believe, like 20 plus under or something like that to win. Really, Viktor Hovland, most notably, I think, was known for breaking the most consecutive rounds in the 60 streak. At 19, he beat out Bob Estes, who I believe had 17. So obviously, this player came out on the tour and literally, within a few tournament starts, started racking up those rounds in the 60s and broke a record. So that's pretty unbelievable for a player who just came out on the PGA Tour. And again, players like Matthew Wolff, Colin Morikawa, Cameron Champ, we're starting to see a lot of the young guns coming out and having really quick success, which obviously has been the trend on the PGA Tour ever since kind of Tiger Woods. We're starting to see them come out younger now, as well as coming out much more ready to win on the PGA Tour. So in this particular video, the main point that we want to get across is we're going to take a look at the 2019 strokes gain stats as well as the 2020 strokes gain stats. And again, the main point is, can we make a claim that Viktor Hovland can be the best player in the world? Can he reach world number one in official Golf World rankings? Does he have the ability? So keeping that in mind, let's start with 2019 stats and let's get into this thing. So when we take a look at 2019 stats, the first thing is he played 29 rounds in 2019. So he didn't have a full season on the PGA Tour, so he doesn't have a ranking for his strokes gained. But on the PGAtour.com, it still gives you his strokes gained. So with strokes gained off the tee, he gained right around 1.058 strokes. Now, if I could kind of rank that for 2019, I think he would have placed inside the top 20, possibly even inside the top 15. So he's doing a great job with strokes gained off the tee. If we take a look at his driving distance, he averaged 301.4 yards. Again, that's through 29 rounds. And his driving accuracy percentage was 75.40. Now, obviously, this was only through 29 rounds. It wasn't through a full season on the PGA Tour. But hell, that's pretty damn good. If you're hitting over 300 yards and you're hitting 75% of your fairways, man, spot on, right? And that should get you guys excited for the next video when we analyze his golf swing so we can kind of take a look at what he's doing to become so accurate with his driver. Now, moving on to kind of approach play, he was also very, very good. He was at 0.947 strokes gained relative to the field. And again, that's every round for 29 rounds. I think that would have placed him, I'm not quite sure on this one. I think that would have placed him probably inside the top 15, but correct me if I was wrong, but I think that would place him pretty damn high because that is a great stat. Now, in terms of weaknesses in Viktor Hovland's game, he said it himself after the Puerto Rico Open. He said he needs to improve his chipping. His chipping sucks. And you can kind of see strokes gained around the green, he's at minus 0.259 strokes. And then strokes gained putting in 2019, he was minus 0.210 strokes. So you can see the weakness in his game is definitely the short game. And you can see that as a trend whenever I teach better golfers in terms of ball striking, who are really good with their ball striking stats, they tend to not be as good with their short game, whether that be because they just don't work on their short game, which is the case for some of my players, or it's just the case of they're hitting so many greens that they usually don't have as much opportunities for the short game shot, so they're not quite ranking up in those regards. But obviously, I think that's something he's going to be working on with his coach going further, trying to get those strokes gained putting as well as strokes gained around the green to go up. But in terms of strokes gained total, he was gaining right around 1.53 strokes every single round relative to the field. Again, that's only through 29 rounds. And if I had to guess, that probably would have placed him inside the top 10 for strokes gained total. I mean, usually when you have 1.5 or above strokes gained relative to the field on PGA Tour, that should place you inside the top 10. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident in saying that he would have been among the best. But again, he only played 29 rounds, so the PGAtour.com does not give him a ranking, right? Because you need to play a certain amount of rounds for you to get a ranking. Now let's go move into 2020 and kind of show you what he's done so far in 2020. Now 2020, he's only played in 8 rounds currently so far. So again, these statistics we have to see kind of throughout the whole season to see if they hold or if they kind of get worse or they get better. But so far, his strokes gained off the tee, he's right around 0.730 strokes relative to the field. That places him 9th on the PGA Tour. I think throughout the season, you're going to see that go up as well. We're seeing a driving distance so far of 304 yards. Again, that's only through 8 rounds. And remember, there's only 2 holes where they measure the driving distance total. So again, How accurate is that stat? It's relatively accurate, but maybe not the most accurate. And then so far, driving accuracy percentage is right around 68.88%. So it's dropped a little bit from 2019. But again, we're expecting either, I think that will stay up. I don't really quite know yet. Because again, remember, he's only, let's see, 37 rounds I think he's played so far on the PGA Tour, so it's going to be interesting to see how these numbers develop throughout 2020 and to see if they kind of go up or if they go down. But if he maintains a 75% driving accuracy or somewhere in the 70 percentile range, and he continues to hit it 304 yards on driving total distance, I mean, we're going to see him be one of probably the best in terms of strokes gained off the tee. He's going to be up there with like a Dustin Johnson. He's going to be really, really solid. Now, approach play, again, has gone down. He's at .747, and that's placed him 14th on the PGA Tour so far through 2020. Again, he was at .9 strokes, I believe, in 2019, so we'll be interested to see kind of how that plays out throughout the year. This one's a good stat, guys. So strokes gained around the green. Remember, in let me go back to 2019. 2019, he was right around losing .259 strokes. 2020 so far, he's losing .909, almost losing a whole stroke. So when he says his chipping and pitching is not very good, the statistics so far are definitely showing that. Now, moving on to strokes gained putting. In 2020, he's right around .310 gaining. He's gaining .310 strokes relative to the field in his putting. That's a huge change from 2019 where he was losing .210 strokes, right? So he's doing a great job in that category. Also, just a side note, in the year of 2019, throughout the season, you kind of saw that his strokes gained putting started to get better throughout the whole season, which is a good sign. Definitely interested to see. It's obviously only been 8 events, but the initial start, let's just say maybe the first let's call it the first 10 events. Be very interested to see kind of how his putting starts off the season. Does it get better relative to the levels that it was at 2019? Because again, now that he knows the greens, he's played the courses a few times. Not all the courses, but he's played enough courses. It'd be really interested to see kind of how that works out. And then strokes gained total, he's right around .879, which places him 43rd on the PGA Tour. Now, based off these 2020 and 2019 stats, really for Viktor Hovland, you can't quite make the claim yet that he's going to be... I think you could confidently say that there's a really good chance he can get within the top 10 in the official world golf rankings, but you don't have enough confidence yet, unless you're kind of a fanboy, but you really don't have enough confidence to say that he's going to be the top player in the official golf world rankings, because again, there's a lot of good signs. His strokes gained off the tee is a great sign that he's going to be successful. His approach play is obviously super good. His putting's improving within a span of just 1 year, which is really good. But there's not enough data yet to really kind of put a strong argument to is he going to be the best player in the world one day. He definitely has the signs, right? So based off these stats, my official kind of claim as of now is I think that he'll definitely get inside the top 10 in the official world golf rankings. Will he do it in 2020? Ooh, that's a tough call. I'm just going to say I'm a little bit of a fanboy of Viktor Hovland. I really like his swing and I like his attitude. So I'm going to say in 2020, that's a tough call still. I say he gets definitely inside the top 20 in the official golf world rankings. I don't think he breaks the top 10 maybe in 2020. Definitely 2021. If everything continues to go on the trend that it's been going, I think he definitely should be inside the top 10 in the official golf world rankings. That's kind of my call for this video. Leave your comment below. Let me know if you guys agree with that or if you guys disagree with that. But based off the stats, I mean, he's got incredible upside with this player. I think if you were investing into him, now would be a good time to invest before he really takes off. But anyways, those are the stats. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If I missed anything, leave a comment below. Next video, we're going to be going into his golf swing. We're going to be looking at his driver and his iron swing and kind of just talking you through what he's doing in his golf swing, which I think is going to be really beneficial for him in the long term. So again, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys again next time.